KR, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's a tag now.
Oh, shit. He broke.
Slips through the line.
Oh,
He's got
man,
it
this
out.
is a long season for you.
You goddamn right. It's going to be a hell of a while.
It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back.
Dang.
Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody
I don't know. Look, it's first time playing this
Those
shit.
guys got so much
Mind
speed,
goodness.
they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast
Does it
guys.
feel different,
You
isn't
see
it?
an open space, and boom, he's
Oh,
gone.
shit.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Does it feel different or
How
the same?
about that? We're
I
starting
don't know. I
things with a
haven't-
bang. Opening kickoff
still
and
trying to
house
figure
that
this shit out.
baby. What a job there.
Hell no. I just jumped right in. All gas, no brake. You did? Goddamn right.
Coming out with it, it's Simon. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end.
Hollywood. I didn't know Hollywood. Hollywood. You know Hollywood get there.
Hey, man, you don't have to be a
Didn't he
great
come
play
from
caller
Tennessee?
to give that guy the football, right?
Hollywood
like, feature
Brown?
him. The
Mother.
offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them
Okay,
more
that's
dimensional.
fucking
Well, you
good.
just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Play action, here's Manning. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run out of the gun. Here's Xavier Robinson. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a nice job on third down there. They come into this game as the underdog. Obviously,
Yeah, I'm
you
going to have to
love
learn
the way
this.
they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first third down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe that everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense makes
how
the
to bring my
immediate
line
tackle,
down.
but he has enough for the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice third down conversion, and now set up first and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And they'll
Hell
push
no, I
that
just
one
need to
down
figure out how to
the
adjust my fucking line
And
and
that's not
shit.
the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Can't hang on, he muffs it. Ball loose in the end zone. Defense all over it, and they've stopped the drive, and they'll get a touchback.
Hell no.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Arch is going to throw for it. Got a man. It's Townsend. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Manning.
Oh, I fucking had him.
Heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's stupid.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the...
Oh, is he going to go? No. God damn it. Shit. Trying to figure this shit out now.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Longhorns are flying down the field. Manning, under fire. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost
trying to figure this shit out.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice
I'm adjusting my line right now.
The football as well.
L2.
Find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. A give to Brown. Breaks into the open.
Look at that shit. I told you I figured this shit out.
Down to the 7-yard line.
I'm finna score in just a minute.
1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this
I
lead.
got you. I got you. I got you. Watch, reverse it. Let's go.
In the red area, it's
Oh, I needed that block.
and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too.
Huh?
They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Texas, and I ain't even fucking know it.
Here's Brown. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop and forcing the 3rd down.
That motherfucker blitzing. Here come another blitz.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that
Okay,
says the
going for the
exact
point.
situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go. He caught it.
Oh, he stopped it.
After the completion, and he
It's
stopped
out
short.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs.
Fucking Coleman.
To go out on the field
He had
and
it
make
too.
some stops.
He was
You'll
behind
see
him.
them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Got it. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a catch. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. Quarterback extends the play. Throwing, looking right. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
You're fucking shit.
The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The offense changing the play. One more time, it's Brown. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Arch Madness. They're setting up the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be
I didn't say Hollywood. What are you talking about?
Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle.
I said Smothers.
The yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man,
You
that's what I
said
do in
Brown.
situation, third and...
Look at this,
His name is
guys.
Hollywood
The offense
Smothers?
appears to be
Yes.
going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Manning.
Oh,
No, it's
look at
picked
that.
off. Not the
Wow.
second half start they'd hoped for. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And what a turn of
Does it
events
feel
as this
different, though?
defense
It looked a
gets
little
the pick
different.
6.
Yeah. They changed a
Man,
bunch of
how
shit.
about that
Like
play by this
last year.
defense, reading the running back, coming out of the backfield,
Do you have to
breaking on
time
the
your catches
football,
in this game?
making the pick, and then walking
I don't
himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll
Damn,
try to
Dane
tack
stuck in
on
the
one
first
more.
game. Crazy.
The
You should have
kick
went to
is
the
up and
tutorial.
good and put one more on the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that.
Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third
Man,
quarter.
Arch wobbled that bit.
They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game.
Oh,
But the
no.
defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
At the 35, he's got
They gave Arch that much
He'll be
room.
forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Did Nick Harbor graduate?
Throwing Manning. Pressure coming. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, you're making
Yeah,
a
man,
positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to try to get it himself.
You keep using the fucking lineman to try and intercept me. I'm gonna keep running with Art, dummy. That's stupid.
Back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, Manning. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Bingo.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the 3rd quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Plucks it out of the air. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Here's a give to Robinson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
That's fucking retarded. How?
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it. Now improvising. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And oh man, there's some burnt orange getting nervous in here thinking of the 2000 to 2003 blowouts, David.
And Reese, I know that, but man, it always feels like this game gets competitive in the end. And it's getting later, and it looks like Oklahoma's up big, Jesse, but I just wouldn't turn it off yet.
No, and if you're Texas, you just got to keep your composure, right? And it's hard to do because you've been looking at this game and circled this game on your calendar all year long. It feels like it's getting away from you. Don't hit the panic button right now.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Here's Arts to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smothers. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Manning. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I ain't got 3 either. You should have caught it.
Has a hard time
No.
completing the forward pass and making plays. And
I
now
threw
you're
1,
down,
but I ain't got no 2.
They know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Art's going to spin it again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And
Man, it didn't even let me try to go for
3
it.
on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll operate out of split backs. Here's Manning to throw. Fires into the end zone.
Wow.
Grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third down from the gun, Manning. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Arch is going to throw for it. They've got the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Robinson one more time. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Mateer. Rushes on him, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Manning. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
To the air, it's Manning. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Bringing it back. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff to Xavier. Pulled down for the tackle.
BYU.
It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Go ahead and get this thing. Yeah, he's a homer. Look. Oh, you doing remote play? I forgot that. You can't share screen on remote play, can you? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I want to share screen any fucking way. I don't know how to not share screen, but share play anyway. Didn't you pick BYU? Damn, I dropped 4 ranks after that game. That's crazy. No.
Divided for this one is 888.
They still got the same abilities in this shit. Okay. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, physical ability.
Right, and I do it.
They had the chip shot,
The thing that
backlash, boss security.
that's the thing the fighter.
What is it?
Ooh, is there anything else I can do today? Well, that was somebody else, you know,
Oh, I thought Colin Simmons went to the draft. That nigga didn't go to the draft. Colin Simmons from Texas. Ryan Wingo got a 97 fucking speed.
You need to go. You need to come with the Miami boys.
Humphrey, 98 speed corner. I know they didn't. Marcel Reed, 90 speed.
Boo, Isaiah Horton. Boo.
Where'd he go?
He used to go to Miami and Alabama.
Hell no. Hell no, he wouldn't try to get. He wouldn't have got him some of that Texas oil money. You and Russell. Oh shit, they still got him?
They ain't got no running back.
Mm-mm.
Ryan Coleman only at 91.
.95 speed. The corner straight though. Safety too.
Greg Kirkpatrick Jr., is that who that is? Go back to go down. Wow, he has a kid in the league already.
You know that?
Oh, he transferred to Auburn?
Yeah.
Well, Auburn ain't gonna be no good. I don't even know why you're looking at that.
I got Auburn. Nigga wild, man. Damn, they ain't add the 6'5" freshman that's supposed to be in this bitch. Yeah. Oh, I think that's 27. That nigga 6'8" or 6'6". Hell no. Anybody get on Miss? Missouri got Austin Simmons? Since when? They got a fire-ass running back. 96. Defense might be ass, though. Look at old bullshit at Miami. Oh, they got the quarterback from Duke.
Yeah.
Pringle.
It's crazy that Jordan Lyle is so low on the list.
They got the wide receiver, Tony. Freshman.
We lost all of our receivers but Malachi and Jacob. Everybody else gone. We should still have Elijah Lofton at tight end. Lightfoot. Blunt's good too.
Edge is gonna be 5 for 1 year, maybe 2. Oh no, got him. Alright.
Bolton's dope.
Yeah, with them
All the
corners
linebackers left. Our corners are still there though, except for old boy that Scott. Fitzgerald's is the freshman that came in when old boy got hurt and then got that interception in the first round.
Oh. Well, they gave him a 90 or what is it? No, they gave him an 87. But he got 4 physicals. Yeah, he got 4 physicals as a sophomore. Yeah, 84, 85 speed, 87 agility, 89 acceleration. 6'2" pocket pass for 230. The running back's slow. You go your 6'6" wide receiver, junior. Then you got it. Yeah, but yeah, besides 2, you got him and him. Who? Oh. He's a sophomore. 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", 6'5", 6'6". No fucking way. Tight end. All your tight ends about 6'5" to 6'4". Defensive tackle pretty good. Well, he's a senior. You Sam right there. He's a senior. He's gone. Hell no. God damn. Yeah, but shit, you got two corners, 96, 95 speed. A senior and a junior. Oh, your safeties, your three safety suspects, and your strong safety. Who will? Will. Bo Jackson.
How fast is Bo Jackson?
92. And this motherfucker just a genius. Dante Moore. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. He thought that Dante Moore was leaving.
Junior. They're both juniors. Who? Oh, yeah. They running back stuff as well. Hell no. Oh. What the fuck? A freshman? Out the gate with 99 speed. Boy, there's some bullshit. Then they got a 6'7" tight end. The hell? He'll transfer out. This nigga fucking 90 overall with an 87 speed. Yeah, that's gonna be the fastest team in the game. Edge rushers. Hell no, I'm finna put it on the game. Make it feel like a real college game. Give it about 7 minutes and let the computer do what it do. Then come out.
Yeah, so you said Ryan Williams.
Yeah, L2 to your line, offense on offense.
Yeah, I see it.
Let's see. What you think? Oregon versus Ohio State?
It's technically 11. Was there anything else that we could do for you today? What that's up with completely like straight off. You won't have none of that.
Oregon got some. Did Oregon get some new fucking uniforms again? Yeah, they got some. Euros off in it. What a fucking nightmare. Get this game started. Put on 8 minutes.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. To say today's game has been highly anticipated is an understatement. Number 1 versus number 2, and that's really all that needs to be said. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of this season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay, and they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp. Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Damn, 4th and 20? God damn!
3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Oregon shut, Ohio State shutting Oregon down. Oregon just cut the ball off.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So Ohio State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Julian Ncaa. And what a duel this should be. Two of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Two outstanding quarterbacks going head-to-head in this one, Dave. And both of these guys had opportunities either to go to the league or transfer in the portal. They were offered lots of money. They decided to stay.
Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll go to the counter play. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now here's Ncaa. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a 1st down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. No. Scrimmage.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Here's Julian Ncaa to throw. Setting up the screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
Man, what a good job by this defense.
You in coach mode?
Not getting lost on their keys, man. They're aggressive, expecting a run play probably on 3rd and short. They slipped the screen in there, but they're disciplined enough to stay home, to get the tackle, and now force the 4th down.
He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Oregon offense
so you
is
got the
on the field to get
MVP
this drive
edition or
going.
whatever?
They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
But one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true
That's what I'm trying to do, but I don't see that shit. Like, I already pre-ordered and all that.
Absolutely outstanding, and you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Yeah, obviously, having more come back.
You said they have the 10-hour thing?
Yeah. So it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Runs through a tackle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square.
They had the Indiana Texans
take the snap,
saying EA Sports
play
in the
physical
game.
and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Are we playing Ultimate
They'll
Team?
snap it from the 36. They got a first down.
Sure, but I'm gonna try to save all my money on the Madden.
46, but he got 10.
Oh yeah, no, the Madden Ultimate Team. I was talking about just playing the Ultimate Team until Madden comes out.
Running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running.
This shit kind of neat.
We can download this.
You gotta go to subscriptions and then find EA Play and then hit learn more.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Defense
And
right
then
there
if you
to
scroll
stop him
down,
in
it
his
should say
tracks, and they get
2,000.
nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's Davison. There's a crease. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Dante Moore unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the tight end in motion. Moore with the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. On the ground, it's Jackson. Maybe a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Bad this year.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Heaves it on the run. Makes a grab for a big play. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but you can't do it force the incompletion. You've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
I wish Reese would do the French because I think see everybody playing.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Reese, if you can send the matches I'll do
So
it.
now it's 2nd and long.
Oh, you don't even have a message? Okay.
Throwing more. Fires to the right.
Okay.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Didn't let him get loose on the return.
Q, do you have the message?
Take it as they have the ball at the 47.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense, not to stay. Great job securing the interception.
What a pass.
Ohio State sending out the offense.
If you have this shit, I'll get it.
Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease.
I might be
makes
dead
a
at
nice
this.
run at it.
Halfway
Yeah,
down,
I am.
first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Think you're already mad at the
Keep
game.
it on the ground.
What?
First down.
Think you're already mad at the
Down
game.
after a
It's
nice
bad,
gain.
bad.
All right, defense. That's
Do you wanna
what
play,
we can't do. We
David?
can't give
Hell
up this
no, I
many
played
short
earlier.
yards on the
I'm
ground.
fucking horrible
Gotta
at it.
commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Gotta get
And
those
I
running
played
backs
with
on the
Texas, so I
ground.
lost to
That's
Oklahoma.
way too easy.
Damn.
Just inside
Right?
the 30 at the 29.
They,
It's first and 10.
dude dropped the wing.
Takes a handoff.
I'm
It's
starting to be,
Jackson.
hey,
Surge
yeah,
down for
hey
a
Q,
couple
I'm
there.
starting to think you
It'll be 2nd
fucking
and
gay.
8.
You know that?
That's a really good
Dropped
job by
it
the
on.
defense. Wrapping them up,
I'm
getting
starting to
them on
think
the
this
ground.
nigga
Not
fucking
just,
gay.
not,
I'm starting to think you fucking gay, nigga.
Situations.
Hey,
Really good job by the
That's
defense.
all you fucking care about, dropping the ring
Just-
on
Picking up
somebody.
a couple
just
on
put the
2nd
tip
and 8.
And life just got a little bit harder too,
Running
cause
inside, it's Jackson. And he
we
is
just got a,
stopped
I just got
immediately
assisted
by the big
apparently.
defensive lineman.
Another one?
What?
Defense blitzed
A
on that
fucking
last
another
run,
one?
but it was the big fella
Her
on the
name is Shallow.
inside that made the stop and made the
Is this
play.
real?
Great job flying out of his stance,
It's
locating
a
where
dog.
the football was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes me
Man, nigga, you out there talking about you just got another sister like your dad still out here
Saying from the gun on
dropping
third
it
down.
off, man.
That's it for
Yeah.
not just that. We was about to see what the business
Hands
was.
there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Once you start to get
She was
towards
trying to
the
see
goal
what the
line, it's
business
so
was.
much
Wilder.
more
Me and
difficult
Reese
to
don't
throw
give a
the
fuck
football. You
about
really
none of
want to
that.
stretch the defense
No, hold up.
sideline to sideline.
No,
and
no,
use
hold
your
up.
speed and
Tay
take advantage of
is
the grass.
a
And you
bread
see they
man.
try to
Leave
take a
Tay
little
alone.
shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job
Tay
by
Tay
this
don't want to be
defense.
left alone.
Insane. That is insane.
You always talk about Tay Tay when
The
you're
field
fucking
goal
married,
is
nigga.
no good.
Don't worry about Tay Tay. She good.
Oh, so you worry about Tay Tay, so now I gotta fight you.
I ain't worried about Tay Tay. I'm
Now I gotta
just
fight
speaking.
you.
I'm just saying she good. She good where she at. She
How you
don't
know?
know.
How you know?
Because Wilder told me.
How you know?
Wilder told me. That's all you need to know, nigga.
Moving.
That's all you need to know.
So Damon,
The screen,
Wilder
he's
telling
got
you extra
wheels.
stuff about Tay Tay now?
Stopped after a good pickup, and
What?
he'll be just a tad short
Wilder's
of the
telling you
first
extra
down.
stuff about Tay Tay now.
I don't ask Wilder extra stuff.
This nigga is
No,
crazy.
no.
All game long. Defense has
Let
got
me
to
put my
keep
stuff
their
on
eye
me.
on where this guy is because they know.
Because I don't
he's
want
a
my
big part
job
of
to
this
hear what I got to
offense's
say to you.
The Ducks in a good spot here with
Nigga,
second and short.
infatuated with Tay Tay.
Moore will throw.
I don't ask
Doesn't
why.
pass to the tight end.
Wow, why this man's on the...
He's got plenty for the first
Crazy.
down.
This
When
man
you can run
needs
routes
to
like
be
this big
stopped.
guy, you can line him up in the slot.
Whoop his
Give him
ass,
extra
Wilder.
space to work and just let him find
He don't
the
need
Tay Tay,
to be stopped.
Wilder, were you
It's a
gonna bring
good
Tay Tay
idea
to the
line
wedding?
him up in different
As a
spots
plus one?
to help him out. But he's a big part of
No.
this passing game. You saw
The
why.
fuck?
That's diabolical.
On the run, it's Davison.
How's that diabolical?
I don't feel like helping you anymore.
Gets it up
Because
the
you just want to look at Tay Tay, nigga. That's
It's
it.
going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this
Tay
guy
Tay.
an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
I don't like this playbook that they gave us
Who you playing with, Wilder?
Second down coming
for
up.
Ultimate Team.
What you start with? Mine's
They
still
give
over
you
there.
Whistle blows,
basic
and
ass
this is the
playbook.
2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before
Reach the controller
halftime.
disconnected.
offense gets set for second down.
I can play college football in 5 minutes. Do you want to do the match card real quick?
Man, it's easy
Or I
to
can
call
just
plays
send
when
it
you're getting
to
5
you,
or
right?
6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Are you going to do the ice bucket challenge for Chris Johnson?
Make it tough on the return team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Was I challenged for it?
By Chris Johnson or by anyone?
And they'll stop him
By anybody.
minimal pickup.
Not yet.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense
the ice
looks you
bucket
right for running the football. You still can line
I'm
up.
definitely gonna nominate Damon. You got a video of yourself doing it.
Doing what?
They've got him
You
deep in their
for
own end,
the
and this
battle of
crowd will
AOS. You get a bucket of water with a bunch of ice in it.
You lost your fucking mind. I did that shit and almost fucking died.
No, you don't die.
No. Hey. A lot of people did that shit and almost died. That's the funny part about it.
Man, whole body fucking seized up. I'm sitting in that bitch gasping. No, fuck no.
So what you're saying is you survived.
I think really good
Yeah, I
wide receivers
survived.
do a good job of making every route kind
Well,
of look
he
the
has
same. You
ALS.
can tell this looked like a vertical route.
Ooh.
So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing,
Chris
and all of a sudden he sits that hitch
With
down.
the eyes
Nice
bucket
job
out.
on the wide receiver, creating enough
That's what it's
separation
supposed to
create a
do.
positive game.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here.
It's supposed to bring awareness, and it gives a bunch of money out. It's just a thing to make people pay attention to it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, if you nominate me, I'll do
Throw
it.
it, say it.
I'm not doing that shit.
It's complete.
You have to
the
video
right.
yourself and post
Gets
it, and then you got to nominate 3 people.
35-yard line
I know.
before
I
going
know
out
how
of
it goes.
bounds.
I did it back in the day.
This offense is clicking.
He just told you he almost died from that shit. He is still thinking about it.
Good flow. Defense is gonna have to
I'm
find
gonna call this nigga out no matter what.
This timing they got going on.
What you gonna do?
Buckeyes
He
will
said I'll
snap it
do
on
it.
1st and 10.
So if something bad happens, you got to find a new country
Wants
guy.
to throw. It's Saying. Makes the grab. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I have to send it to you one by one, Water, because I can't look it up as the whole story.
Running out of time here
Okay.
in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go right back downfield.
You want it on text, or do you want it? What do you want?
And the clock will stop.
Text is fine.
And I think that's one of the hardest routes to defend. When you're outside and they're running comebacks, you think about it. It looks like it's going deep. It's going deep. I can't get beat deep. Receiver sits down, but how about the break on the football? Getting in between him and the receiver and making the big play.
One more play before the team's head.
That's all you can do, Reese, is check all the boxes.
Saying. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete. And there's a good reason for throwing off that powerful leg.
50 yards and 13-7.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
I put her on 8 minutes to see what it make it feel. Make it seem real.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
Yeah, I've seen that.
This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Brandon Ennis, 6 catches, 6 targets, 5 catches, 98 yards, 1 touchdown.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets to a Turner on the ground. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Right back to him on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the first down. 4th down coming.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better
this game actually, I don't want to say that. It seems like it would be hard at first. We'll see.
But he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turn.
Hard when you first jump in, but once you learn it,
okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's Sayin to throw. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions of receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Working that left side now. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
Is there any other...
We'll give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there and create a negative play.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Saying from the gun on third down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. The run inside. It's Davison. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here's more to throw. Lets it fly. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection.
Third and 4, and he didn't run for it.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Right on the money. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Motion from the wide receiver. More to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. And they'll knock him down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
Makes the grab on third. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one.
You got that
I
one.
think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
One version 2. Two trying to score. This man.
And he's knocked down. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Moore. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown!
Oh, the final score.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Say it. Complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Ncaa. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. And you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Julian saying to throw. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short. But what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Quick release on the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They'll go play action with Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to, look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. As every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Motion from the back. Throwing, Moore. They'll run the screen, and they're able to get him down.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Throw it, say it. Gets it out fast. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now Oregon will call it second timeout.
I already started on it.
They've got one
just the first
timeout
two
left
minutes.
now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Yeah, this enable button works. I just have to wait.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. Makes the grab on the left. Final timeout.
I just checked. I went over the mesh database and just watched it, and
They'll have to
it
navigate
works.
the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking.
Well, it looks like Oregon's going to lose.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and
Yeah,
run all the time off the clock.
ball,
They got the lead late.
ball.
Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Say it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They booted away.
And over in.
Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the
Yeah,
punt
this is
there.
working.
It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Moore. He's got it down the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. On target. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little bit of man coverage, maybe blitz.
Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. Hines is back in the middle.
And the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Damn, Oregon's finna lose, and they ain't got no timeout. And they just gave up a fucking sack.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We can watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Pollock Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
If I'm not available, give me your information.
Or Dante Moore is the nigga name. I thought it was Trey. Trey is the Texas.
Star Showdown. A rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is a great moment, and we're ready for some more. Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. Offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now here's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Throwing Reed. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Longhorns offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs when you bring in two who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and make it a physical tackle in the hole.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Finds his man. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Running inside. It's Smothers. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Motion from the wideout. They go play action with Manning. Here comes the heat. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Reed buys a little extra time. Breaks into the open. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
these guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Dropping back, it's Reed. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to pound their way in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The run.
You can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Manning on play action. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the 1st down.
And man, last year was such an interesting year for Arch Manning because preseason, greatest thing since sliced bread. Start of the season, nobody likes him. Get out of here. Nobody thinks he can play. He's not any good. End of the season really started to put it together. So Palmer, he took a lot of criticism, but I love the way he stayed level-headed. And now this next season, another year of experience, I expect some great things from Arch Manning.
Yeah, there were huge expectations on this team in general, and maybe
everybody
a year or two early on those expectations, but it's founded now. I mean, you've seen enough from Arch Manning to understand he can take this team to a national championship, and they've surrounded him with a lot of talent too.
Keeping up with you in the ring. It's crazy.
Weapons for him to throw to, and I cannot wait to see what Steve Sarkisian's offense looks like this year.
Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Arch Madness. Looking for the end zone.
What a fucking kick. He really caught that?
They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I don't think you can...
from the phone.
He couldn't caught that.
This guy, I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can.
Look at his
I don't
fucking
think he has
head.
the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and man, he makes the defense pay.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field.
I went ahead and like hit all the ones all before week 8.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that.
Just go to the other side,
first down.
On the side and just
Another catch
push
by
high.
the big fella. And hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep
The way you unhide them, you just do the same thing. You right click it, and then it should say something on the unhide.
As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Changing on the move. It'll be
You'll just click on 1 and 117, and you'll just go
This is an
to
offense,
unhide
guys, that
roads.
really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Yeah.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Calls his own number. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling them up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Turning it on. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
My bad, I was stuck this whole entire time. I don't agree with the Ken pick.
Still on his feet.
You can no ball. You can no ball.
Okay, who else would you put there? Who else would you put there?
I would say Q-Man
Ncaa. On 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get.
I would say Chuck, but Chuck sometimes be doing some.
I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm going to say Chuck. Hell no.
Chuck be doing some stuff from time to time.
That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run their football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so it can be explosive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver.
That's the reason why I wouldn't throw Chuck in there.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out every time he has the football. He just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
A&M comes back out with another first down.
No.
I just don't think Ken is good. He has no ball, but Ken ain't like.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly
Ken don't hoop with us no more.
He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job on the defense.
That's crazy. That's a crazy statement.
And the Aggies now with a long way.
Now you don't have more rich Titans than Titans.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. And And you want to talk about game tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down.
I'll put Charlie up in there.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one,
who's the best dunkers in chat?
From the 43.
Allen.
He's going to let one fly.
Top 3.
Question.
Top 3.
Allen, Damon.
Third and long is difficult. You have to push the
Do I go second?
Nothing worse than
No, except you don't use the dunk stick. We talking about dunk stick. There's only 2. There's really only 2. Me and Allen.
Exactly. Maybe Sean. Like,
no, it ain't. There's only 2. It's me and Allen.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll send the back in motion.
Fuck on, Dr. God damn.
you going your way?
Throwing Manning. Quarterback now breaking the field. Knocked down after a pickup of
This is the last minute to come over.
Pursuit. They had their hair on
Dude,
fire.
I fucking hate South Carolina.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down,
Got your
get
ass.
positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
What about the best shooters?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. They pick up the
without
first
using
down.
the square.
Argument at 34.
Shot
Gotta be
kick.
expeditious here.
Without using the square.
Taken by Texas.
Am
It's
I
their second.
am I still a
They'll
good
still
shooter?
have one in their pocket.
I don't know.
Left in this first half.
Without using square.
And that
No.
incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down.
No, I
Second
just
down
use
coming.
square. I don't use.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there,
Yeah, no,
making the hit, dislodging the football.
No,
At
I've
the
never put
same
someone in
time
a
as he's going to
conversation that
catch it,
defies them being
the big
good.
tight end couldn't hold on to it.
I would have to go. If we're talking about all shooting, then we got to be Hughes, Walter.
He puts him in business
John.
across the 50 into
John
the
hits his shot.
46-yard line. It'll be first down.
So he can get
The
fired.
Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the
Yeah,
remainder
Lone
of
Star
this
is a good
half.
shooter too.
He's got it.
Lone Star can move to the
Nice
net.
gain,
Lone
gets it
Star.
to the 35.
Me, and me.
God
That's going to
damn.
wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Me off the bench.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in
All right,
football.
give me your five of give me your starting 5 for a shooter, a dunker, a defender, playmaker, and your all-around center.
It would be Man as my
As your what?
Man as my defender, you as my PG, me as the hash.
And he'll
Don't forget
just
about the
take a
dunker.
knee, and this drive will start
Ken,
at 25. The Longhorns
probably as
sending the
my
offense back onto the
other
field. First drive
defender,
of
and
the
then
second
as
half,
my
always
center.
fun to watch. You see, there he goes. These little games can start to add
Yeah,
up as
it's
he gets
limited
up
on
to the
center.
34.
You got Filthy
Coaches
Chuck,
always
me,
harp about staying ahead of the
Reed.
chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing
and
just that.
The big pickup
Actually,
on
I'll
first
switch
down
it up.
leaves him with second and
I'll switch it
1.
up.
yeah, because you only got 5 centers in there.
Ken as my defender, Man as the center, Hugh as my PG,
All down, but he
me at the
has
4,
enough to move
Chazzy
the
at the 2.
chains. The
on so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic.
I run against that line, though.
He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets
I
the
smoke
first
that
down.
line, though.
New set of downs. Great job by the
I'll run against it. Yeah, I smoke that shit.
It's 1st and 10. Looks as if the
Smoking on
defense
that
was a
patch
little too
tonight.
eager there, got into the neutral
try
zone,
it.
and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
You can try it.
I could try it, but yeah, there's only one person.
So the offense
No,
accepts the penalty.
because there's only one person I need to take out the element. Man.
Hand off for Brown.
I understand. My dude is
On his feet at the 40.
all my people are good defenders.
Yeah, but you take Man out, and you start getting a new head, the game over. Man will fumble up cold like a goddamn lawn chair.
True,
Yeah, everybody else can play good. But once you get Man out his element, and he can't defend and he's not being dominant, no cold.
That side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next
Never
play
fail.
right here.
Snagged out of the air. Could not make his way to the corner.
How do y'all lay
his
him?
face in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Hell yeah, if Man would keep his cool and not get mad because shit ain't going right, he'd be dominant than the motherfucker. But he don't keep it cool. And if shit don't go right,
Running inside.
it's over with.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd
That's not true. I can come up with some.
Missed on the connection, incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
No,
3rd and
no,
long,
that's
so
not, it don't
hard
even
to
matter
execute,
about a worse
especially
center.
when the field starts to
Because
shrink.
I could
But
be the
good
worst
news
center.
is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
I feel like this lineup would not work whatsoever.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere,
There's some bodies on the court.
don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak.
You want your worst lineup?
Stuff like that.
Your worst lineup would be I'm throwing Allen's homeboy in that fucking lineup.
On the run from inside his own 40. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, find themselves playing from behind. They'll knock him down for a
When shit started going bad, Allen got quiet in the motherfucker. I think I heard Allen say, man,
One explosive play to happen, galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The worst lineup would be Simon at the 4.
I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Yeah, got to put Devon in there. Because Devon be fucking up sometimes too.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
I'm throwing in Rennie. I'm throwing in Devon. I'm throwing in Maurice. I'm throwing Waxy. And I'm throwing Terrence.
Oh, yeah. That's fucked up. But you can,
They punted away on 4th down. Makes a move. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt
come on, coming out the bench.
Yeah, that might be the one. Hoping to move the ball on this possession.
Yeah, I throw Bernard in that bitch too.
They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Nigga play.
Really good job hauling that pass in.
Bernard played 50 games before that's why I don't play with y'all. I win.
Really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one though that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this.
Hell yeah.
Give it to Brown.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum. These are big bodies.
When I be at home on the weekends, and Bernard say who's hooping, oh, he fucking reply. Nigga, no.
Backed up now. Here's
I
second.
don't want to hoop with you.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers.
I hoop with the mom before I hoop with Bernard.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Look at Texas up on the tip.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Finds a tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Kick is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11.
I got to put Ray on it. That's crazy.
The run inside. It's Morrow. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this
I thought about it.
Coming in the offense, man,
I thought about putting in a disruptor,
so
but I don't feel like it will work as you think it would.
To these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really
is definitely a disruptor.
That they usually hang their hat on.
Really say Ray is a disruptor.
On third down,
Ray is
they're
a
in the gun. It's
disruptor.
Reed.
Of what?
Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him
Of
about
anything
5 yards
that
short of the
is
first.
good.
Ruining team chemistry? Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, okay. Okay, I agree with that. Because if you stay on the court, I got to go against you.
No. That way, ruin a good thing going real quick.
He's punting for the 5th
And
time today.
I seen it happen. You could be up 15 goddamn points.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying
Ray
down
was
the field
fucking
and get to
took
him
the
before
whole
he can
team
even get started.
doing something crazy. That 15 point turned into a 20-point loss.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
I don't say that. He's okay at the game. He's good at the game. Just
looking to the big tight
you
end.
can't fix everybody. You can't.
And that was good defense again.
He wants to do it his way. Come back 6
game long. Really good.
And then when you want to argue with him, he's never wrong.
This offense has really been bad.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Who said that, right?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down from the gun, Manning. Makes a connection, and he's brought down after a nice game.
What's the friend from using words like that?
Exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route
I get
runner
it.
and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field.
All them white people want that man gone a long time ago. You can't be too smart.
Here's Manning to throw. Hauls it in. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I got Texas and AGS. We good.
Side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Inside a river. Oh my God, he dropped it.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Manning. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He got nothing on the quick completion. What a reaction by this defense. The keeper on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
So now it's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Complete to the right. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Throwing Reed. Looking for his man. And that one's too high and too wide.
I've been whitewashed all my life.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a
weird
touchdown
question.
pass. They thought coming into this game.
I figured you were here from time to time when I'm tired.
You got to give the defense credit. They watch the
Or if I'm talking to somebody like my granny or something like that, or somebody older.
This quarterback, and again,
but nah.
On that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Nah.
Well, a nice
just
completion there.
accepted the fact that
what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick
from
up
here,
enough
but
yards
not
now
from here.
to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, and then love to convert this third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Great job by this defense rising up, forcing a fourth down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football, and they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Well,
That was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the fourth quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
Motion from the wideout. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense, and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Running inside. It Smothers. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action, here's Manning. Got him. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down.
Alan, you didn't have to work today?
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Finds space on the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly.
Some people got it like that. That's the crazy part about it. You can't be mad at the man.
You damn right I can be mad. I can be jealous in a motherfucker.
I love that run. Not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds.
Cute.
A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
Look at this shit.
They go play action with Manning. Under fire. Buried before he complete. Texas A&M will use
Allen over here making play money, man.
They've got 1 timeout left now.
Give me
They'll
a dollar.
choose wisely as to when to use it. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense.
Could be dropping in World Cup traffic.
And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game.
Right.
Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can
I thought I should have went out more and like actually party, but then like Texas Live, the little place that's near like Cowboy Stadium in Globe Life Field. I was just told that this shit is like $400 a table.
Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Right.
I better have a goddamn stripper on top of that damn table. I'm paying $400.
Down after a gain of about 5. comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout.
We back on that shit?
These fans
Is that what you doing, Reese? You back on that shit now?
On third down. Reed to the air again. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And I like a very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Reed to throw for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? It just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this two-minute situation.
Play action with Reed.
You can't be mad at Miss Rachel.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way,
Miss Rachel just wanted to go yard dash.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Nice move to pick up yardage. Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Reed. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Let's it fly. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Man, what a big missed opportunity.
Nobody's going to support a black man.
We might be coming back. If this
don't
offense
care
can
about
take
us.
advantage and go score, this is a play that we might have highlighted, shown again. A defense having an opportunity to not put the game away, but
looking for the end zone. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver.
That.
That's a big
Didn't want to answer that at all.
I said, ain't Allen Black?
Decision time. If it's at the 5, if it's at the 10, I'm kicking the field goal, tying this thing up. But so close.
Don't want to claim the cause when it's time to do it.
What's wild is Allen answers for himself in third person. No, Allen.
Allen no black, Allen Dominican.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job? And at minimum, hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better.
You borderline. You borderline.
An opportunity to win the.
Yeah, you borderline. He borderline. Just don't say nigga. We'll come find you. Cute. Wilder, who are you telling cute? Who's cute?
My mama.
Nigga, you better say that. Yeah.
Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play.
Gonna end up like Reese.
The incompletion on first down. And both of these
I can't call my mama cute. I can't uplift.
You could have said mom get cute instead of just hollering. Instead of just come.
Okay, so whoever that is on the game, 50-50, 60-40,
where the offense has to make the
he
play.
was kind of close.
The defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Quickly out to the tight end.
What am I? Nobody's fucking hating.
Get the drive going. This is 2 minutes, and you're training. You've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
See, y'all trying to take the shit left when it didn't have to go that left. I was sitting there saying, you could have said, Mom, you're cute, instead of just hollering out, you're cute, while we were just talking. That's why I asked who you calling cute.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game.
Okay.
How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big
y'all trying to fuck
guys,
with the
so
mix.
here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be
I don't know how his mom looks.
just to set the
I ain't never seen
to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows
just trying to
they can do
uplift
their
black
job
people.
to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Right.
What are you saying? Even our own fucking people don't give a fuck about us. So what are you talking
Trying
about?
to make magic with his feet. Tough run gets it.
My mom did too.
Knock it down at the 17.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football.
Hey, yeah, got to, always.
Force it, tuck it down, get some positive yards.
I feel like I'm just a person with money, and as soon as that money disappeared, I'm no longer a person who can be cared about.
Oh, so basically your sugar daddy.
They get him on the ground, but not
Sure.
before he rumbles
That's
all
fucking
the way to
good.
the 5.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have
When
to
the well
be
dry,
disciplined because they know they are
don't
going to
give a
see
fuck about
Nobody's
it.
gonna care. Nobody's gonna care about me anymore. As soon as the well dries.
Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Using his feet. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
So what
And
is
the D deny them
your
on
girlfriend
second and
Latino? Or wife? Alan?
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. No running room
I like how he
at
reached
all,
that.
and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
This has been really good for the defense.
He
It's
said
kind of a bend don't break mentality, right? Really bowing
Well, I
out
said it
with
wrong.
their backs
So
against the
that's
wall.
my
If you
fault.
can win this next third
I'm
down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Straight Latino or what?
Manning with a play
Like
fake.
you are?
Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. His defense turning up the intensity.
And man, now you see why
Hey,
it's
he
such an
might be
advantage
spicy
to play
white.
defense first in overtime. So your offense knows exactly what they need. Nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
So your son is Hawaiian, white, and
Down.
Latino.
Here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
But he's spicy
He
white.
puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime.
Yeah, he definitely gonna have some good hair. Look hold his eyes, Alan.
By a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down.
Hey, if his son eyes was green, hey, his son eyes were green, and that man from the break all the way in the car.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Keeps it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't
My
pick
kid's
up
a
the
straight
first
name.
down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage.
I do got one.
The defense
I got
wasn't
a
ready
big
for
one.
it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because
So,
you need
okay,
to give
if
me
my son,
everything you
Davis,
have. Like, I
has
can't
kids
run out of bounds. I got a chance
by a
to
white
maybe
lady,
get the first down.
are those
Lower my
kids
shoulder,
able to say
be
nigga?
physical. My team needs a couple more
Oh, I have
yards to
every
get the
right to
first
hit them
down,
in their
and
goddamn
that
mouth
dude
for
chose
using
to
the
run
word
out of
nigga.
bounds.
I mean, it'll be 75-25.
Pressurized kick coming right now
I
as this
think
game
it would.
hangs
I
in the
think it just
balance.
depends.
This crowd
Because Davis is black and white, so if he gets a white lady pregnant, or a white girl pregnant, wouldn't Ncaa come out white?
I mean, if he comes out dark to where he can if he can pass, I mean, you kind of just have to let it roll with it.
Oh no, he ain't gonna come out dark because Davis came out white with the motherfucker. And the lady said, "Oh, what'd she say? She thought he was a white lady."
The offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I gotta ask, because if I'm watching these bad ass goddamn kids and one of them fuck around and say nigga, I got every right to beat his ass for saying the word nigga, right?
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, okay. I'll just check it because
he's going to correct him before somebody else gets to him.
Yeah, you're white. You're white. That ain't right. You can't say that. So, I can do that. All right, I'm just making sure,
They'll run it. It's Owens. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys.
Yeah,
Just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Going to work on second down. The red zone is still
something.
First down.
Everybody that was first in this event won their match.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
How about getting that big play on the ground?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because what if he has kids, my other kids have kids, and they all get together, and Davis kids looking at his little cousin like, damn, we're white, but they're black. Are we even related?
Understanding pass, dropping back, but not losing sight of that running back and letting that quarterback throw it to him.
I know that if you marry somebody and she say something wrong, time later, beat her ass.
Making sure that running back got nowhere.
Not even bring her around no more.
For the final time, calling their third timeout.
Yeah, go ahead and call one of them. Say something about the way they want to. Well, with that.
They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall.
I gotta make sure.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down.
Who?
Play action, here's Manning. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on.
I don't think you consider that. I thought it was standing ground law when you're at home, not at a fucking public. Ain't that what it is, Wall?
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack,
What's
Jesse
up?
Palmer, and Holly
Because I know Texas standing ground law, and it when you're at home.
It could be self-defense purposes too. It's like they try to put your hands on you. They try to put their hands on you. You can defend yourself.
Yeah, I mean that's self-defense. Oh, he was. Right. Right. Oh yeah, well that's intent to harm.
One thing is, if you got a gun out,